Hey you all, welcome back to Simply Vanetta Cooks, y'all. I'm so happy that y'all came back because I want to show y'all how I make a fish and grits. We're going to use halibut today. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. Okay y'all, so we're going to bring 4 cups of broth to a boil. I use chicken. You can use vegetable or you can use beef, just whatever you desire for your fish and grits. So once it comes to a boil, we're going to add in 1 1/4 cups of grits. Now when it comes to the grits, you can use regular grits or you can use the yellow grits as well. Pairs nicely as well. Then you're going to add in some bay leaves, preferably fresh. I didn't have fresh, so I had to go in with some dry bay leaves. You're going to add 2 of those. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and put our dry ingredients together while our grits is doing its little thing. Now we're going to be using this for our fish. We're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of dry thyme, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin. We're going to add 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 1/2 teaspoons of paprika. We're going to do 3 teaspoons of kosher salt, but y'all, only 2 teaspoons is going to go into this dry mix. We're going to do this divided. So we're going to put 2 in here and 1 is yet to come. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of black pepper. That's also divided. So we're going to do half and then we're going to do another half in just a little bit. Okay, so y'all, we're going to go ahead and just whip all those dry ingredients together. Set it aside. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go in with 1/4 cup of melted butter. We're going to brush that real good on all sides of our fish. Okay, and then after we've put the butter on our fish, we're going to go in and roll it around in our dried ingredients. Now, y'all, let's go back over and check on our grits. Now, when we put our grits and our bay leaf in that boiling broth, we were going to let that cook for about 2 to 4 minutes until it starts to thicken, and then you're going to cover it, let it simmer on low for about 20 minutes, giving it enough time to cook thoroughly. So now that we've done that, we're going to go back over. We're going to remove our grits from the heat, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. And we're going to add that 1 teaspoon of that divided salt that we talked about. So you're going to add the 1 teaspoon of divided salt and then 1/4 teaspoon of the black pepper that was also divided. At this time, y'all, go ahead and remove your bay leaf. Go ahead and remove it and throw it away, your bay leaf. And then we're just going to cover our grits and allow them to stay warm while we finish up that fish. You know, I will also add, I like a heartier, thicker grit. If you prefer a less tight grit, you can always add a little bit more broth for a little less grit. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go in. Now, depending on how big your fish are, you may have to do it in batches. The halibut that I have, they all 4 can fit into this pan. So I added 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to put those on this first side for at least 2 to 3 minutes without disturbing it, because if you move it too soon, the crust is going to pull away from your fish and it's going to be left in the pan. So let it sit there. That way it allows it a chance to adhere and firm up on a bit on the bottom, and that'll allow it to move with the fish. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so once we've got that started, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. We're going to end up using these juices for basting. This is going to give your fish its brownish dark color. So that's what we're going for. See how that's changing its color to maybe like, what's that, amber color. But it's just going to give the color to the fish. So you're going to just baste it quite a bit, pretty often for the next few minutes that this fish is cooking. Then we're going to turn it, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn it and continue to baste. Done this for maybe, I'll say 3 to 5 minutes or less for both sides, your fish is done. You can tell by using a fork, and if your fish is flaky, then it's done. And y'all, so we're going to go ahead and start to plate this beautiful, beautiful dish. Okay, so also a nice garnish would be to add a lemon wedge. The lemon is wonderful squeezed over this halibut, as well as some green onions, some scallions sprinkled across the top for your garnish. Bon appetit, y'all. Now let me just share this with you. If you make this dish super simple, restaurant quality, I'm telling you, try it without the lemon squeeze first. Try it just so you can taste how that lemon just complements this dish. Try your first bite without the lemon drip, and then squeeze your lemon on there and try it with that as well. And y'all let me know what you think.